Bruh.
What's up?
I don't know if you have, but I got to show you this video. I don't know if you've seen it yet.
He dunks, don't we? But come on, I'm not paying $100 for a pair of black and white tennis shoes. So I went and grabbed the ones from Walmart. They look exactly the same. They just don't have a Nike sign. Or whatever those. I don't know if they say Nike. I don't even know. But look at this.
Bro, she tripping. Look at the logo.
They're the And One brand. That's what they look like on the back. They're so stinking cute. $23. $23 for these.
Of course they were.
Yeah. So if you want...
Hey, welcome back to the Shoe Dog Podcast, episode 101. And today we're playing handball with some Walmart sneakers. This is the handball ones, bro. Handball ones. Guys, if you didn't see that, we're just, you know what, sometimes in the cost of living is really hard and it's really tough and you really want to get a sneaker that you like but you can't afford. I understand that. I do understand that. But sometimes you don't need to go to Walmart. Sometimes you need to go to the sale rack in your retailers and get the cheaper version or a sale sneaker, because at the end of the day, guys, at the end of the day, you don't need Walmart ones. Like I say, guys, you don't need those. Was it for Walmart? Yeah. Walmart handball one Panda lows that don't have the swoosh, guys.
Yo, this lady really want us to go buy N1 Walmart dunks. Like these ain't the dunks. These the layups, right? these the Euro steps, right?
Yo, these the ones that don't belong to court ones. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yo, man, I don't know what's up with her, but more power to her, man. Yeah, she can have them. Hey, man, introduce the show, please, bro. Please.
Hey, like I said, welcome back to Shoe Dog Podcast, episode 101. Oh, 102. I just lost myself there slightly because I'm just still laughing at that thing. 102 with me and the bro 808 Kicks ATL with basically go like, follow us. You got me off track today. Go for like, follow, subscribe. Go and chat to us. Come and chat to us. Let's have a conversation. Let's break it down. Go and listen to us on the audio platforms. Go and listen to us on the YouTube platforms. Go and listen to us on the social platforms. Just come listen to us. That's all I'm saying, because we are growing and we are excelling. And this is episode 102. What we here to do today, bro? What we here to do? Like every week we're here to do today, bro.
Same thing we do every week. Try to take over the world. One Walmart sneaker at a time.
One listener at a time. One listener at a time.
Yo. I think we lost the one guy in South America.
Why would you think?
I did. He ain't been listening. I went and checked on the demographics. It's largely US, largely UK. Surprisingly, we got a few people in Australia too. But yeah, South America done fell off, man. So no more shout outs to the one guy in South America.
but we've doubled our audio viewership, audio listenership, which is great. So shout out to the Shoe Dog Army out there for keep representing, keep listening, keep actually rocking with us, because that's what we love to see. But yes, how was your week this week, bro? How was your epic week this week? Because I got a story to tell you. I have a story to tell you, but I want to hear your stories first.
It was just freezing. Hold on. I still got the Walmart Euro steps on screen. Excuse me. It's been in the 20s all week, and it got down to the teens earlier this week. It was in the teens overnight. It's like 25 degrees right now. Excuse me. So I have not had the most enjoyable of weeks at work. So I'm happy to be in the house podding right now.
Yeah, I know, bro. Like, it's been really cold in the UK here as well. It's literally got to the point where we're sitting like -4, -7 in London. Which, if you like, one thing I always kind of hate is the Fahrenheit and the Celsius discrepancies. Yeah. Because when people say, "Oh, yeah, 20 degrees," but they don't realize it's Fahrenheit. You got to take all of those percentages off to get to Celsius, and all of a sudden it kind of hits the same. Yeah, it's cold. It's cold. It's getting colder.
Bro, I looked at the world map, the world weather map, and the whole northern hemisphere was blue and green, and the whole southern hemisphere was red and orange and yellow. I'm like, bro, I might need to move to South America to replace that one guy. Because the weather seems to be favoring the bottom half of the planet, and we up here on the north side of the planet looking crazy. I'm talking about, bro, it's record lows, bro, all over the world. It's ridiculous.
Is it global warming, or is it just a phase in the weather?
What's your story, bro?
So my story, bro, yeah, basically I got on the train this week because I went to work for the first time in a couple of months because I had to go into work. And I was there. I got on the train naturally. You know how you as a sneaker guy, you check out people's sneakers. So I was standing on the train and I had the What the Force because obviously not the What the Force, the winterized force, because it's cold. You want to wear some winterized force. You're going to keep yourself warm especially when you're walking. Even though Jordan 4s are comfortable and kind of like really weatherproof anyway, because it keep you warm anyway. But got on the train, right? And as soon as I got on the train, somebody came on and they were wearing, I don't know what they was, bro. You can tell he was high-end fashion guy, right? And basically, he's wearing these like almost like Balenciaga kind of Triple S kind of vibes, but the outsole looked like a Yeezy, but you know how a Yeezy steps out, right?
Yeah.
Like foams out, like it steps out. Yo, this one steps out, then steps out again. It's almost like 50% of the sneakers stepped out from his actual back, and I'm like, what? What are those? What are those? Yo, that's what you call a proper step out sneaker, bro. Because like if anybody's walking and not looking where you're going, you know what? One thing I would say about Yeezy and NMD is, even my missus says this, is when you're walking down the stairs, because your foot wants to naturally kind of hit the back of the stairs, right, or come and just be a little bit fraction back of the stairs because you want to have that security when you're walking down, bro. Imagine every time she wears an NMD, her foam, the Yeezy Ultra Boost hits the back of the stairs, so she has to take a wider step. Now imagine walking in that sneaker with walking down the stairs. You're falling down, bro. Like, how are you gauging where you're gonna step? That's a mind complex. That's a maze for your mind to walk down the stairs, because you ain't, bro. You're falling down.
You know, we've seen that before, right?
Yeah, of course we have.
Offset was was it? I think it was Amigos. It might have been. They might have still been together at the time. This was years ago. I remember them. I remember Offset in particular. All black, crazy looking, I guess, high fashion outfit and these ridiculous looking boots that, I mean, I'd be embarrassed to walk on the moon in them boots. They were so spaced out, you know what I'm saying? Dog.
Yeah.
And he was recording a music video and he stumbled and fell on some stairs that they were recording on because he had them goofy boots on.
Yeah. It's one thing I really don't like about the NMD and Yeezy range is basically the way it just literally the wedge at the back of the sneaker which steps out. Like when you're walking, it's comfortable, it's super comfortable, right? But when it just steps out slightly, when you start scratching the back of it or kind of trying to work out how you're gonna walk down these steps, especially when the step is narrow, you're like, you got problems. You gotta walk it sideways. You gotta walk down it sideways. Otherwise, your back of the sneakers hitting that, you're missing the step and you're missing another step, and all of a sudden you're flat on your face, bro. That's the situation you got with some of these sneakers. Guys, brands, don't make the sneakers too wide, because we just want comfortable sneakers, but we don't want them like space age boots where you have to watch where you go, and anybody that steps on it, you're stepping on it. And I was surprised that guy actually wore that sneaker, if I'm honest. Really,
No,
really
they want it. That's what they want. That's what they want. They buying it. That's what they
Yeah,
want.
yeah.
You
But,
can't say
I also-
we don't want it, sure, but they want it.
Yeah. Also, one thing I also saw on socials today, right, or not today, this week, there was a you know those guys that the interviews that you have on the streets and people go up to them and say, yo, what you wearing? Oh, I'm wearing 20 grand Balenciaga, 20 grand this, 20 grand that. I saw a really decent one actually. I saw one that was this guy. He was wearing a subtle flex. You could tell, but it was expensive. His Armani belts and all that stuff. What he actually had on was a jacket, right? And it had Pokemon plushies all clipped on. So he had like a almost like a Varsity Bomber jacket, and he had like these plushie dolls, right, clipped on, and he had like plushies. Pokemon plushies all the way through his jacket, and it probably cost like, he's talking about maybe 10 grand because of the plushies, but he put it all together. It was kind of a flex. I kind of thought that was a semi-dope flex for what he did, for the effort he put. He didn't just go and buy the actual jacket, he actually manufactured it to his style, and it had all the Pokemon plushies on it. It's probably heavy as well. You're not impressed. I have to show you. I have to show you outside the podcast.
Not at all. That sounds ridiculous. It sounds like doing way too much. It sounds like you're starving for attention, and you're just doing too much, bro.
Bro. Sometimes
That's way too much.
But high-end fashion is all about starving for attention.
Bro, I went to my company party last night.
Yeah.
And I saw some styles. Some of my coworkers has some different things going on, and it was great.
Yep.
Shout out to Julian. I can't remember exactly where Julian is from. He's Latino though, and he was rocking the Bad Bunny sweat shirt, all white. Shout out to Julian. A lot of people had some nice styles going on, but my one coworker, Josh had this like only way I can describe it is kind of like a Erykah Badu, Andre 3000, like just a neo old school. Like he had a turban on and everything. And I saw, because I never seen him outside the job. But his style, what he had on last night, matched his personality so much. So I can understand how maybe the dude with the Pokemon jacket is, a wild and crazy guy. But there is such a thing as taking it too far. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? You mentioned two key points there. Two key points. You're talking about taking it too far, and you're talking about for attention. Well, this is basically the start of what I'm going to actually introduce now, bro. Like, is this taking it too far? Like, we're talking about Mr. West removing all his teeth and being a new age James Bond villain. Because like
teeth, bro.
apparently, for the allegedly the speculation is that he was removed all his teeth and he's put this basically 850k titanium dentures into his mouth.
That's a grill, bro. He ain't that crazy.
Oh, I would like to hope so. I would definitely like to hope so. He's not that crazy but we don't know with Kanye West, Tony.
I don't want to talk about him. Shout out to Toby Nwigwe. He got a Reebok grill.
I saw that as well. It's all about grills this week. Like, apparently, Toby Nwigwe grill was absolutely dope. I saw that after the podcast as well, which was like after the one-on-one podcast, which was dope. But yeah, it's been such a crazy week. And loads of things have been happening. Loads of things have been dropping. But bro, I came across one clip that I actually wanted to show you this week, right? And this clip was definitely something that shout out to Daniel. Every week now, we always shout out to Daniel because you know what? Mm-hmm. Daniel was probably one of the best guests that we had last year. In terms of what we did. But bro, shout out to Daniel because every time we talk about this, every time I see anything new that comes into this arena, I'm always like, yeah, this is something that we need to kind of showcase because when you talk about shopping with your mum, right? I don't know if you've seen this, but look at this.
These are cute.
But
How about these?
every sneaker the mom picks up is a Team Jordan, bro.
These, man.
It's 13 right
Put it back.
Go with
Put it back.
Thought I said for a reason.
These for Halloween or something.
The way he's putting that back, he's shaking that back sneaker back onto his position. Yo, so I love parents. I love mums. I love parents because basically they think they're doing something really special for you when they actually kind of like say, oh, why don't you get this? Why don't you get that? It's cheaper. But they don't understand the sense of the fashion and the fact that guys and like sneakerheads want sneakers that are reputable into the sneaker realm. Like I'm talking about OGs and stuff like that,
Right.
like retros, not Team Jordans. But talking about Team Jordans, like I definitely would say, looking at my TikTok and looking at the people that actually look at the TikTok, a lot of casual heads are out there, and guys, I'm telling you, right, they are liking the Team Jordan MVP. Like I'm talking, that MVP sneaker is like on my TikTok is getting so many hits. People like, I've got this one, I've got that one, I love this and I love that. It's something. There's definitely something about casual heads that is totally different to us sneakerheads.
Yeah, and see, that's why we have to make the distinction, bro. I always put emphasis on making the distinction between us and them. And it's not a negative thing, you know what I'm saying? It's a cultural thing. It's a hobbyist thing. It's a enthusiasm thing. Like the stuff that the time that we put into knowing and finding out and networking and research and copying and picking up and giving assists, like all that stuff is the part that they don't have nothing to do with. You know what I'm saying? They just walk in the store and people can like shoes, bro. That don't make you a sneakerhead. And that's where the argument come in with when we trying to define what is a sneakerhead. Like a thing I've been thinking about a lot lately is what's a sneakerhead sneaker? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Not every retro is a sneakerhead sneaker.
No. Like I would say the Crimson Force aren't a sneaker in my personal opinion, because that was more geared to the younger heads. In terms of the old heads, like I think even in the sneaker realm, you got casual heads, you got sneaker heads, you got hype beasts, you got different variants of that as well. Because you had your what you got Matrix up there a couple of years back with all the spectrums of what kind of sneaker heads you are. Like I think we need to bring that back again. But basically, there are different realms and spectrums all the way through that, and I find like it's really hard for the brands to kind of, now I understand it a bit more when I step out of it, but it's really hard for the brands to actually kind of analyze where their sales are going to be, especially when it comes to retros and OGs. Like how do they kind of appeal to the casual heads? Because when you really have a look at it, the casual heads are going for the MVPs, the Jordan MVPs, because they're £145, but also because they drop under £100 when it goes on sale, and they look at it and so, you know what, it's the same thing. They look at the colorways, they look at the model, they look at the make, and it's appealing to them because they're like, I can get it cheaper than the Jordan 1, which is literally come out this week, which is £175. Why wouldn't I? Exactly. And this is why I want to show you that video as well, because that video is quite funny. Like parents are like older parents are like younger sneakerheads to me, because they don't know any better, but they'll pick up anything they like and they think you like as well. And sometimes casual sneakerheads do that. They'll pick up stuff that they think is appealing to the current trend.
That's hard to gauge from the outside looking in. I learned that, on my way in. I think a lot of us do as well, unless you came from a certain era where the difference, I think the difference was more defined years ago. You know what I'm saying? I do believe, because I got non-sneakerhead sneakers in my collection, and I know you do too. Mm-hmm. And there are some people that have 3 or 4 shoes, but they somehow got a Kobe Grinch. But maybe it's because they love Kobe that much. They just a Kobe fan. They're not a sneakerhead. You know,
Yeah.
there are people out here that have all the pennies. They're
Yeah,
not a
yeah.
sneakerhead. They're a Penny Hardaway stan.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? So
But
it's variations in and out the culture where it makes it hard. That's where the gray area come in, and it makes it hard to say what's a
yeah.
sneakerhead for real sometimes.
Yeah, to be honest, even when I look at my rotation and when I look at your rotation, and when I look at other people's rotation, some people just like Reeboks, or some people just like Jordans, or some people just like Adidas's, or some people pick up everything, or some people pick up variations of everything. So that there's so many dynamics to it. Like I would just say, don't like go by other people's dynamics. Just love what you love. And bro, every
Yeah.
time I say this, bro, it always comes back to what you put in your videos. Like what you like, rock what you like, because nobody can tell you how to be yourself. Nobody can tell you how to be a sneakerhead, and nobody can tell you how to be you as a person. Just be you. But don't go by anybody's gatekeeping. Don't go by anybody's the way they talk about. Oh, you need to buy this, or you need to buy that, or you're not a real sneakerhead if you don't buy this, or if you don't have that in your rotation. No. You're a real sneakerhead even if you buy a pair of like. I'm talking about having mass pairs. Buy anything you like. Buy anything you like, rock anything you like. Be yourself and flex yourself. That's what it's about.
Yeah, and see, I personally I want the distinction to be made clear just for myself, because a lot of times when I express my feelings on sneakers, it's coming from a sneakerhead standpoint. It's not. There's a heavy bias on a lot of my opinions when it comes to colorways and silhouettes and whatnot. So
Yeah, yeah.
I don't want people to misinterpret me saying it's trash. Like you shouldn't buy that shoe. If you like it, buy it. Buy
Yeah.
what you like. The words are buy what you like,
What you
rock
like,
what you
rock
like.
what you
know
like.
what I'm saying? So,
Exactly that. So, but the thing is, like from my experience, it's just like there's a lot of people like trying to gatekeep and all of that stuff. But I'm like, nah, just rock what you like, buy what you like. It's not all about. It's all.
This ain't gatekeeping, bro. What we doing? What we having passionate conversations about the things that we take interest in. So
Exactly.
that's all that
By the
is.
way, today you are then. I'm not missing this one this week, but I'm not missing this one this week because I missed one right there 2 hours later last week. I was calling you Wesley. Was it Wesley Hypes?
Wesley Hypes.
Today you're Denzel Coppington, and today I'm Mr. Dramas. That means I'm taking every shot. I'm missing every fish in that barrel. See what I'm saying?
You crazy, man. Okay. That's a great segue. We talk about shooting in a barrel, right?
Yeah.
First quick strike. Please press the button, sir.
There you go, bro.
Make it official. First quick strike. Your guy, your favorite designer that you love so much. You always tell me off air how much you love Edison Chen and everything that he's doing with Adidas. That's what you said.
I didn't say
holding
everything.
You to that.
Yo, bro. Don't throw claims that don't exist here, bro. I just said Edison Chan's Nikes were dope because obviously they were peel away. The design on that the clock was absolutely dope. I love the aesthetics on that. The Air Force One, the actual Jordan 1 mid that he did. There's a lot. The Edison Chan did a lot, and all the videos that he did for like the Air Force Ones when he burnt away the uppers to reel the segment on the other panel and the lower panel was dope. I enjoyed it. I thought it was a good kind of take into his collaboration, but I'm not saying I haven't seen anything Edison Chan Adidas at all, bro. So I'm not claiming anything to that, bro.
You told me you love this Clot shell toe.
I didn't say that.
That's what you said.
When did I say that? When did I say that? Okay, cool. All right, let's rock with that and go on. Let's go.
Okay. You didn't say it, and I'm glad you didn't say it because this is a monstrosity right here. I don't know what Mr. Chan was thinking when he left Nike. Apparently, he was thinking the same thing when he made this chimera amalgamation of it looked like a shell toe on top, a work shoe in the middle, and some Kohans on the bottom. Like, why? I mean, this is a waste of material, man. Go ahead, man.
Oh man, that I don't understand the wedge outer. I like the uppers, but more like black and white theme coming to the uppers. What's the official name to this? The Chimera, yeah.
Trash. The Clot Adidas Superstar Cloud White. So
Okay.
don't do no more colors. Go ahead, man. I'm stepping on your time. I'm sorry.
No. You're not stepping on my time. You're expressing your disappointment on what Edison
Bro,
is.
why would he? I gotta take. Go ahead, bro.
This goes back to what we always talk about, bro. It's the silhouettes rather than the collaborations. I like Sean Witherspoon. Arguably his best collaboration was the 97 Air Max 1, right?
That's not arguable. That's a fact.
No, okay, cool. That's a okay. Let's just say that's a fact, right? That his best collaboration, right? And then you like,
bro. It got tassels. It got tassels on the front, bro. Oh my god.
Right. You could hopefully you can remove them. But basically, I'm just saying, each to their own, bro. Like, is it because of creative freedom that they want to go there, or is it because of the silhouettes? I don't know. Like, I don't know why they want to leave Nike. I think maybe they want to explore other brands. I don't know. It's just, do you want it in your CV, in your repertoire, that you've actually got different brands and your name that you collab with? I don't know, bro. That's not the best iteration of a cloth I've seen. Let's just be honest. Let's just be truly honest. It definitely looks like Sheltos. It definitely looks like Sambas and Superstars and all of that stuff is what Nike's leaning to this year as well with the Fear of God collaboration. It does definitely seem like that way.
Adidas, you said Nike.
I mean Adidas. Sorry, Adidas. Sorry. But to be honest, Nike's releasing some Cortezes as well, so they kind of paying attention to that. I know they brought
Cortez back a couple of years, Union and all that.
Yeah, I know. But Cortez, I saw a all green Cortez that reminded me of the Gotham Jordan airships as well, which was quite kind of dope. I think I said that to you.
Didn't we get a green a green Cortez last year or the year before? No, it was white and green. Was it green and white? You're talking about the suede one, right?
Yeah, this one's pure green. This one's pure green with a suede on it. But
we
it looks
got a gun bottom.
Yep.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
I think I sent it to you, but I do think people are starting to maneuver to shell toes a bit more, and this is probably because of what Nike's put together with the Union, and I think the Union Cortez was a bit too early for its own good. So maybe if they released it this year or this coming year, it would have been done slightly better than it did, maybe potentially. But
I don't see the correlation between shell toes and Cortez. Like, I get it from a era perspective.
Head. Yeah, but from a casual head, if you're looking at Samba or a Campus, and you're looking at like a Cortez,
shell toes. I don't know how you figure shell toes making a comeback, because I ain't seeing them. I used to see shell toes on a regular basis. It's been years since people was really, I think Boost kind of killed the shell toe.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe that's a good shot. I think
Adidas drove people away from the shell toe with the new technology.
Okay, because it's way more comfortable. It's way more comfortable in terms of the Ultra Boost. But like I look at the Kendrick Cortez, and that did well for what it was, but it didn't do well commercially in terms of the mainstream. In terms of sneakerheads, it did well, but in terms of the mainstream, it didn't do well. But it will be interesting to see what happens with like the Cortez and the Sambas and all of that, and the Superstars and stuff like that. I want to keep an eye on that, because it might be something that actually predominantly gets bigger and bigger during the year. But it will be good to see what happens with that whole sneaker realm.
Yeah, man. But these a whole nother wave that I'm not riding with.
You know what? Those Reebok Classics come with out that wedge on the outsole. Reebok's Classics. You know the traction on the outsole on that clock.
Yeah, I think they did do something like that too.
Yeah. I remember Reebok doing something like that. But like, I think because Adidas owned Reebok for quite a while, they still take some of that tech away and use it.
Possibly.
Yeah. Okay, let's move on to the next quick strike, bro.
I am so excited for this Union Field General. I need it. It's a turf shoe, so I'm not sure how it's going to wear, but I want to find out. I don't know why they do it. They doing this. The Field General as a silhouette has never returned.
Yeah.
But Union picking the Field General and doing it the way they've done it with this brown and tan with the red Union, a yellow Union tag, probably yellow laces come with them too.
Yellow.
They got some
yellow
some
laces will look dope in that.
Yeah, they got some red laces too, but maybe not so much. Maybe not so much as the yellow. But the zigzag exposed stitching and I mean the suede quality on these looking nice. The outsole is the only issue. How is it gonna wear? Is it gonna make noise when you're on hard surfaces?
Yeah,
is
it will.
Gonna be
It will.
stiff. You know what I'm saying?
It looks very tactile. It looks like a sneaker that when if you step out, it's gonna be a sneaker that makes noise when you walk, especially
It's
on
a
hard
football
court surfaces.
shoe.
Yeah, of course it is. Because if you wear studs on hard ground, you're going to hear that click, 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 click all the time.
Yeah.
So you're going to see the same. But it might have some compression because obviously it kind of does have, it's rubber rather than the cleats that we get. I saw
Maybe
this,
they changed it. Hopefully they changed it.
But I saw this the other day and I liked them. I liked them quite a bit, to be honest. I feel like it's a very good subtle silhouette. It reminds me of a bit of a trainerish vibe to it as well. Very like sportswear. It's good. I love it.
Yeah, they pretty much trainerized the Field General. I mean, as you can see, the OG Field General, it maintains the same shape. I mean, it's classic Nike, paneling with the overlays. It's meshed out, obviously, because you're out there running around. You need ventilation. But Union they flipped it, bro. And I just love the way they flipped it.
Yeah. I love the material blocking on this as well. Reminds, like we just talked about, reminds me of the Cortez Union, because basically they flipped all the materials on that as well, and they gave it different colors, different materials, different vibes to that sneaker. Like it's so different that it was so good. And I think they've done the same thing with this Field General. Like you can see the underlays have got this mesh kind of look to it, which is similar to the Field General and the OG Field General. It's got a suede on it as well. It looks totally different, but it looks very unique in the same breath. But it is dope. I want to see more of it in hand and judge it. This is another sneaker. Obviously, not a lot of people gonna gravitate to anyway, because it's another sneaker that's taken out the vault and Unions and the collaboration with it. But it's good. It doesn't. To me, if a sneaker doesn't sell out, it doesn't mean it's not bad. It's not bad if it doesn't sell out. It's still a great like design. And a lot of people won't rotate to this, but for me personally, I love the designs and complexities of a sneaker when it comes to different materials, different vibes, different structures, different. And this is why I think that's a dope sneaker.
Yeah. Trying to come to terms with the fact that I think it's going to be hard to get, but
really,
yeah, I want to say it's going to be hard to get because it's a first retro and a collab. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think it's going to be hard to get.
I think collectors are going to think about the fact that it's never retro, and Union is doing it. I mean, that's how I feel about it. So I'm pretty much projecting my thoughts on everybody else. So I'm gonna act like it's gonna sell out when it's time to cop.
Possibly, but
depending on what's coming out around it.
Yeah, it's like a, what do you call it, a release album. You don't know what's gonna come around it. If a Travis hits around it, and like last November, bro, if you get like 1 million sneakers in 1 month, then it obviously ain't gonna do well. But if you get that sneaker, maybe people think, you know what, there's not much coming out, and we'll cop this. I'll cop this because this is the first time it's re-retroed, or is like the first time it's come out, and yeah, let's just go and see how it is. But I just feel like the colorway, the materials, and it's very similar to the Cortez, like Union. I just feel like people will stay away from it. Cortez. Cortez. So any, I think a lot of people will stay away from that, especially in the UK. But I hope he does well. I do hope he does well.
I mean, we'll see. Because they're gonna do it if they do it the way they did with the ones, the copying process is gonna be smooth. So if it's gonna go fast. If not, it'll be available, just like the ones were for a little while.
Exactly, bro. I was thinking the other day, you know, the Union ones. The resale price isn't much on the Union ones, but I was thinking about picking up another pair possibly June mid year this year, and maybe doing a custom on it, like change the colors on that Union and change the colors on that actual what do you call it, Footscape, and give it something different. I think I know what way I'm leaning towards, but I need to kind of put a kind of Photoshop of it and in my mind to see if it's going to look good in terms of my visualization into an actual real like version of it. But the thing is, I love the fact that it's quite low, and you can get it for like retail at this moment in time, because it's great. That's epic, and it just leaves customizers in that realm of picking it up and just doing what they want with it, which is great, which is absolutely great. I'm thinking about it.
You thinking because the ones didn't do well, that's going to transfer over to the field general?
No. I'm not even thinking that. Okay. Every sneaker is independent. Every sneaker is independent from now. Like I'm not relating one sneaker release to another sneaker release. We've seen the disparity between like a Ma Maniere Jordan 12 and a like Ma Maniere Jordan 5. Like the Jordan 5 is doing way better than the Ma Maniere 12s ever did. The Ma Maniere 12s are going under retail. I just copped the black variation of that Ma Maniere 12 under retail, bro. Like 30-40 quid under retail. So there's no link to them. But I'm just saying, like, this Union 1 is going for retail, so I might pick up another variation and I might kind of do a custom to it. So keep in tune for that, guys, if I do kind of pull the trigger and see what I come up with. But yeah, it's interesting. It's very interesting to see. Field General, let's just see what it does. Do you know what the release date on that is?
I don't think it's coming anytime soon. So maybe
it'll be full time.
Yeah, summer, fall, maybe going into the next football season.
Yeah. All right, let's move on to the next quick strike. And you're liking this quick strike, guys. You're gonna like. Well, Q's gonna definitely like this quick strike. I know, because I saw it this week and I was like, yeah, Q's got this.
Yes. We heard rumors earlier last year when Deion went to Colorado, and Nike is a Colorado sponsor, the Colorado sponsor for the athletics. So Deion started wearing Nike. He had to wear Nike instead of Under Armour.
No.
And then
let's rephrase that. No, he had to wear Nike. He wanted to wear Nikes.
No. He had to.
Yeah.
He had to, because you can't be a part of that program and not wear Nike.
Yeah.
So
sorry. I literally got confused. He didn't have a Nike sponsorship.
No,
he wasn't
he left Nike,
but he left Nike, but he had to wear Nikes because of the program. Yeah, I got that. Yeah.
And see, back to last week for a second. Deion is one of the few people that left Nike that I didn't have a problem with, because he was still Deion Sanders. You know what I'm saying? And I love him and his association with Nike. So I could still love both separate. But the fact that he's back with Nike and he's showing us prototypes right here, these hot off the presses, He had the Nike guy. Y'all can go check on Complex, Nice Kicks, Sneaker New. Everybody posted the video of the Nike guy bringing him a bunch of the cleats, but he also brought, y'all ready? Diamond
Yeah.
Turf 96 black and white
I saw that as well. I definitely saw that
with
as
the
well.
new the Prime logo on the heel tab, the pull tab, and the old logo, the old Diamond Turf with the baseball diamond and the football goalposts back on the front. Whatever's coming out around these Deions won't get caught by me.
Why?
When these Deions come, it's main focus full speed ahead on Diamond Turfs 100%, bro. Don't let them bring back the Diamond Turf 1. Diamond Turf 2s, I'm cool on them. Diamond Turf 1s and Diamond Turf Max 96, let's go. OG colorways. Let's get it. Let's get it.
I'm still. You know what? I'm happy. Okay, cool. I got two things for you. I'm happy and I'm disappointed at the same time. Right? I'm happy that Soulfly 8s came out. And they came up with a Mikasa Sukasa. And it was dedicated to Miami and Cuba. And it was dedicated, and most of the sneaker, if you didn't see the review, I'm going to tell you, the most of the sneakers dedicated to, like, the reason why the color is, like, opaque white ivory is because of the baseball lines in the actual baseball, like the diamond in the baseball. So they use the colorway and they represent the team as well. It's another team that they represent to actually pull that sneaker, to put a lot of Cuban flair to that. And I love that. And I love that a lot. Right, that sneaker is absolutely dope. Super dope sneaker from the off bat. I loved it when I saw it. I loved it. But there was one sneaker sample that they pulled out midway last year, and I can't get away from it. It's that Diamond Turf Jordan 8. And the sample now, the sample was like a navy blue sample, but it looked like the playoff 8. That I understand now. They were going to do a full Cuban infused colorway on the Jordan 8 with a diamond turf, because that's why they have the navy blue on it. And this is why, obviously, if you know the Cuban flag, it has the colorways on it. So I think they were going to pull that onto the Jordan 8. I hope they still do that. I hope they do that when Deion Sanders actually comes out with more retros and they release it later on this year or next year, because that sample is still, to this day, I would love to see that release. Like other sneakers I would love to see released. That was a great sample, bro.
Wait a minute. You figured it out, bro.
What have I figured out?
If I'm not mistaken, there's a Diamond Turf 1 with a baseball colorway. It's blue, white, and red with pinstripes.
Yep.
If I'm not mistaken.
I pull it up, but yeah, I do hope they release that. Like, you know what? I'm falling more and more in love with Jordan 8s. The more I pick them up. Like I've got the what do you call it? MJ champagnes. I haven't got the confettis. I've got the taxis. I've got the Soulfly 8s. I've got the Subaru 8s. I'm just waiting for more 8s. Well, I've got playoff 8s as well. Now I'm waiting for more 8s, bro. Like I truly believe that sneaker is such a gorgeous sneaker on feet as well. Absolutely dope on feet.
I'm really tripping. See, this will let y'all know I be telling the truth. Like, if y'all done heard my story, at a certain point in my life, everything was about music. So I wasn't participating in the sneaker culture. And this totally went under the radar. This is the Diamond Turf Atlanta Braves.
Yeah.
How could I miss the Diamond Turf Atlanta Braves?
And bro, see that sneaker?
See, I saw this.
Like
I saw this. Yeah. I saw this. The first time I saw it, I didn't like it, but I didn't realize it was a Braves theme shoe. Now I like it just because it's Braves theme. You see how? You know what? Let me switch that opinion just a little bit. Now I want it because it's Braves theme.
And if you see this mock-up, go and check out the, what do you call it? The Diamond Turf.
Yeah, Diamond Turf 1, Atlanta Braves.
Yeah, go and check that out, because if you look at that and if you look at the sample for the Soulfly 8s, it looks very similar. Even the cutout from the actual strap over it is exactly the same as the strap for the Jordan 8. That colorway goes really well with the theme. I hope they release that. I do hope they release that. There's some samples there are definitely some samples that you would love to see released. Like we keep talking about the DJ Khaled Jordan 5s that ain't released, bro. Some of those colorways are so dope. I hope they release those. I hope they release the Jordan 8s, Soulflies, Diamond Turfs as well, because like when I read the mock-ups and when I read the synopsis on that Jordan 8, and when I do a review I always go and read up or stuff about it just in case I miss something. But when I read that and when I see the transition between the Soulfly Jordan 8 and the actual Diamond Turf Jordan 8 that was supposed to come out, I can see the reason why they changed the colorway, and I can see the reason why they actually switched it up. But it doesn't mean the switch up isn't good, because it's beautiful, but it doesn't mean the sample that they didn't release isn't beautiful as well. Like sneakers, bro, we want everything, literally everything.
Yeah, I like the lows better on the white version, but the blue version, I do feel like it's the better colorway.
Yeah.
It's just too much white. I could take that much white on a low.
You know what you say. Have you seen the Soulfly 8s in hand?
No.
All right, cool. It's not white. It's not white. When you get it in hand, it's totally different. It's totally different. On camera it looks all white, but the suede around the toe is like this ivory white, right? Or this almost like this grey ivory white. But the paneling that goes into the actual overlays to the uppers at the back end is like this almost sailed out yellow. And you can't see it in camera, but you can see it in real life. You can actually see the color differences. And the mesh on the lateral side is the same color as the uppers, and the canvas on the inner side is more of that ivory color from the toe. It looks totally different in hand, so it's not white. In the camera, it looks totally white because it's quite hard to kind of detail that. But when you actually have a look at it in hand, it's totally different. It's such a beautiful sneaker. It's totally different.
Yeah, had they not did that bullshit on the release, I would have saw them in hand. But anyway.
I know, bro. All right, next quick strike, bro. Oh, man. Sometimes it is what it is.
It is, ain't it? Yeah.
Yo.
Let's talk about Ma Maniere.
Deja vu.
See, this is why we always tell y'all, don't put too much faith in these mock-ups, especially when we're talking about collabs. James Whitner is gonna always get caught wearing the next release. Every time.
Yeah.
Every time we see it, it's on his foot first. Yeah. Not the mock-ups, not the fakes. The actual product that we're more than likely going to receive will be seen first on his foot. I don't know what color these are.
These are like
they look sail, right? They pinkish though.
Yeah, they're like it's what a lot of people were. I'm going to be honest. A lot of people were at James Whitner for this because they thought there was this Violet Ore's bleached out. They literally were putting bleached out cans next to this Violet Ore and say it looks bleached out. I think it looks suede uppers. It looks like a suede upper, right? From afar. I don't know if you can zoom into that picture, but the Ma Maniere Jordan 4 looks like it's a bit of a suede upper on it, and it looks like it's more of a bleached violet ore than it is the actual colorway that we saw. Like, remember the mock-up that we saw before the Jordan 4 Ma Maniere release, that they thought it was going to be this sold out variation. They thought it's going to be like the Ma Maniere Jordan 3 on the Ma Maniere Jordan 4. That's the closest we got to this. It does from what I'm seeing, I'm speculating here, mass speculation, looks like suede upper, looks like brown midsole, in terms of the detailing on the midsole. It looks like it's got sailed midsole, predominantly sailed midsole. Outsole looks like it's brown and sail. It looks like it's got a translucent tab, just like the denim freeze. and even the Balvins threes that we got, and you can see A on it. You can see obviously I'm on it on one tab, but bro, like it's unique. It's different. It's very different to what we got, and it's very different to the sample mock-ups UAs that people are releasing that look like the Jordan 3 and Ma Maniere.
I think you're a little off. I think this is more similar to the Violet Ores than you think it is. That don't look like brown to me. It look like burgundy, the same color burgundy on the midsole and the outsole.
Maybe bro. It's really hard to tell with pictures. Really, really hard to tell with a picture. So this is why I'm speculating.
I mean, good job whoever caught this picture, but
No, bro. It was done on purpose. Definitely done on purpose.
He wore
why I
on
said
purpose.
deja vu? Hey, he wore on purpose. You know why I said deja vu? We saw the Dusks way before. Like he did the same thing with the Jordan 5 Dusks. It's
he
like
did it
another
with the
deja
12s
vu.
too.
Did he? I didn't know about the 12s.
Yeah, he wore them. Right. He wore them on Complex on their show.
Okay, cool. So there you go, bro. And what the time scales are is because this is probably going to come out in summertime. It takes a couple of months before he releases it, before he puts them on feet and it releases. This is like a promo. It's like a trailer. This is James Wood in a trailer.
Because the timing is always off. Like we saw the 5s a lot further off than we got them. Than the 12s.
No, I think.
No. I'm sorry. I'm saying that the other way around. We got the 12s further off than because the 4s came out before the 12s.
Yeah. With the fives, you saw the 5s with the Dusk with James Whitner wearing the Jordan 5 Dusk. We saw that in
it was still months though.
Yeah, it was September time that we saw it, but they released it in December time. So you talk about a couple of months.
Before that.
No, I think it was August, September time, late August, early September time, if I remember rightly.
We ain't got to argue semantics on this. As far as what they looking like from a distance, I'm kind of on board right now. I do want to see more detailed pictures, better pictures, but I'm about 50-60% on board with these.
I'm reserving my judgment. You know why? Because I'm going to reserve my judgment till I see better pictures. Same thing happened with the dust beer. When people saw the dust beer, people were like, "Nah, it's not that great. It's just black, blah 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 blah." And all of a sudden, when we saw more pictures of them,
and
people were like, "Oh
wrong.
yeah, I want them." Yeah, and what happened? A lot that sneaker went to a lot of people's sneaker of the year. So I'm gonna reserve judgment, bro. Like every mock up now, I'm gonna reserve judgment, like 100%. Like
I wore my dust yesterday, my sneaker of the year yesterday.
Yeah, exactly, bro. There was a mock-up that came up from, I think, Z Sneakerhead, right? And a lot of people started bashing it, and I was like, it was a Jordan 5 as well. A lot of people started bashing it, and I was like, this is just a mock-up. Just wait for the real. Have a look at the real thing. You're bashing a sneaker that don't even exist.
You didn't get in the comments, did you?
No.
I often say, boy, don't waste your time with them crazies.
No. I look at it. I don't me. So I look, read, and laugh, and move on. And I was like, it's not even worth. It's not even worth. You know what? My mom says. My mom says the best thing, right? And she goes, never take somebody's insults to heart, right? And never address a situation, because when people bark at something, you don't listen. They just bark it at themselves. So when I read comments and when I read stuff like that, I don't respond. Even negative comments, I don't respond, because I don't care. I know what I'm doing. I know the situation. I read, laugh, and move on. And in that way, they're just talking to themselves. If you're swearing at me and I'm not listening to it, you're just rebounding and hitting yourself. You're just talking to yourself. You're talking nonsense to yourself. So in those situations, my mum's best saying I ever heard, right, is like, don't ignore people like that. Just whatever they shout goes back on them. Don't worry. So that's why I don't respond to stuff like that ever.
Meanwhile, we ain't need no mock-up of these. Ma Maniere Air Max 95. I kept saying I'm on my year, and then I would correct myself and say social status because normally social status does the Nike collabs, and
Yeah.
I'm on my year does the Jordan collabs, but they didn't switched it up. Um, whew, I want to see the whole shoe. Unfortunately, this model is wearing sweats covering up the top of the shoe, and he's clearly modeling the shoe, which is, I'm gonna say how I feel it. It's stupid. It's stupid. Don't model a shoe that nobody has ever seen before with your pants covering up the top of the shoe. It's counterproductive, bro. But it looks real. We gonna see more pictures soon, hopefully. I want these. I'm not a super fan of the material switch up with the stitching instead of the layers on the ribs. Because the best two features of the Air Max 95 are the ribs and the air bubbles. So they changed the ribs. People have done it before, but not like this. They went for like a premium look, premium vibe with the way they switched up the ribs with the stitching.
Mhm.
I'm on my year on the toe. Suede, which this model has clearly already got dirty. You can see it on the pictures. If I get these, which I'm gonna try for them. I was about to say probably. I'm trying to get these.
Yeah.
And I might have to go with the protection spray on these. I don't normally do protection spray, but a suede toe box on the Air Max 95, a white or gray sail or whatever color this is. Nah, bruh. You got to protect that.
Yeah.
How you feel about
probably. I you know what? Ma Maniere loves its very earthy fall colorways. You see that? Like they've done it with a lot of their sneakers, and I love that. I do love that. This is a clean colorway, bro. Clean colorway.
You know what? I'm on my year is like the Stone Island of the US.
Oh, okay. That's a good take. That's a very good take. I agree with that. But yeah, I like them. I think they're super dope. Super dope sneaker. A lot of Air Max guys gonna love that sneaker. I would love to see this in hand. I'd love to see you rock them as well. But yeah, dope release. And just when we thought, like, bro, there's rumors of an Ma Maniere Jordan 3 coming out as well this year.
Yeah, we're gonna see it.
Yes, we're gonna see it. We definitely gonna see it.
If the rumor is true, we're gonna see it. We just gotta wait on it, dog. Like we're good at this. We have become. Do you notice how well we have become at playing the waiting game with the information that we get? I can remember early in the pod, bro. We used to be so excited and so gassed up.
We were reckless, bro. we were shouting out shots every time. Like, yo, that's coming out. We were reckless, bro. Yo, and we were speculating on mock-ups, and we were getting annoyed at mock-ups, bro, as well.
That's why we ended up switching it up, because we were doing too much of that, and we fixed ourselves. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think we really had too much conversation about it neither behind the scenes.
No. I think it was a natural thing, because we kind of got fed up of seeing all of the foolishness, sneaker foolishness that we were seeing. So we was like, you know what? Like, let's just be patient. And you know what? You know how. Like I always say, we like sneakerheads sometimes are like a fat kid in a cake factory. You just want every cake. You want to eat everything. You want to eat it before it's been baked, and all of a sudden you're like, it's you know what? This don't taste that great. It looked like it was gonna be good, but it don't taste that great. Sometimes you just gotta wait for the final product. And even when you got the final product, and when you taste it, if it don't taste good, it ain't gonna be good. So that's why I am reserving every judgment until I get sneaker in hand. When somebody tells me, like even last year, when somebody told me, what's your sneaker of the year? I said, I like this and this, but I want to see, and I was waiting for my Ma Maniere Jordan 5s as well. I was like, let me see it in hand. Like somebody was like, is that Ma Maniere Jordan 5? A lot of people said to me, are you going to put Ma Maniere Jordan 5 as a sneaker of the year? I said, no. Let me get it in hand. Let me get it in hand. Let me see it. Let me smell it. Let me see how it looks on feet. That's my whole flex now. I want to see it in hand.
I already knew what that was gonna do. But speaking of not tasting good,
yeah,
we're gonna stay on Ma Maniere. because the release of the Ma Maniere Jordan 5 is still happening somehow.
Are you serious? Are you serious?
I mean, you know people that still didn't get their pairs. You know people that got canceled, and they still trying to explain it, which I think is the reason why we're starting to see these leaks.
Yeah,
because they got stuff coming, and Nike gonna push it out. But and y'all know I love Ma Maniere. They my favorite collaborator. Bro, this is trash. This customer service action update they posted where they trying to explain the terrible release that was the Ma Maniere Jordan 5 for a lot of people. I mean, shout out to everybody that was able to cop and finally got pairs, and some people still waiting on pairs. A lot of people mad, having to pay resale, having to take a different route. Some people got multiple pairs, and they out here looking stupid because the resale tanked. Because I feel like the community kind of rebelled against Ma Maniere a little bit. And it's not looking good. I don't know what the 4s and Air Maxes are going to do as a result of this. It look crazy, bro. It look crazy. It don't sound good. They talking about it was the holidays and
bro. Like, I totally understand.
Excuses.
This, right?
It sound like excuses.
Let me. I'm not trying to cut you off, bro.
Go, please.
Let me just say one thing with this whole situation. I don't think a lot of people rebelled against Ma Maniere because when the releases happened, it was after the releases that we saw the situation with James Whitner, or just after the dust, because a lot of people, so 2 weeks after the dust released, then we heard the situation with what was happening with Ma Maniere, social status, with the situation with social status and James Whitner. I don't think a lot of people rebelled on that. What I really do think happened, right? Because I remember this like it was yesterday. What I do believe what happened was when they opened up the airship internationally after the second or third time, and people internationally started to pick up the sneaker. That's when James Whitner and Social Status and Ma Maniere thought, you know what we do? We'll open up the releases for the Dawn and Dusk pairs internationally because there's an audience outside the States that actually buy our pairs, right? And that realization and opening up internationally, and I think Ma Maniere got, like, imagine you are the only retailer that's doing the Dusk release. Right, because that's the only retailer that got the Dusk release, right? And the Dusk release was the problem more or less than the Dawns, even though the Dawns are still struggling. When they opened it up internationally, imagine the volume of people that went in and put that raffle in. Imagine the volume they had to sort out. Imagine the volume they had to get out internationally. That's the problem. They didn't realize that if they opened it up internationally, how the volume of the intakes, the volume of the raffles, the volume they have to get out internationally, the cost is going to get out to take internationally, the time duration it takes, and mark with the holiday period, it was a mess, absolute mess. Will they do releases going forward internationally? It's only a matter of time. Let's wait and see when these 4s and these 95s come out. It's going to be interesting to see how they maneuver. Maybe they'll rectify that and just do it like US releases because they know it's an issue. But bro, like the Dawn's released in the end of November. The Dust released 2 weeks into December, like the 12th, I think. And we're still waiting a month and a bit after for these pairs. The Dawn pair is like 2 months, bro. So if people, and I think, and I truly believe that the pressure that they got from people replying and constantly on their posts, and the fact they're saying, oh, you cancelled my orders, you cancelled my raffles, this was a guarantee raffle, blah, blah, blah. I truly believe they are actually trying to sort those situations out, because like some people ain't even got refunds, bro.
It was the 17th and the 24th.
Yeah, that's the one. Sorry. Yeah, 17th and the 24th of November, 17th of December.
No.
Oh, the other way. Sorry.
Both
the other
November.
ways.
Both November. 17th of November.
Why did I think it was December?
November.
Sorry, I got mine on I got my Ma Maniere dust on the 12th of December. That's why. Sorry.
You got them late. You got those
got 'em
real late.
yeah.
But I said that before the release, their shipping time is notoriously long. Like I waited a month. I waited a month, a little over a month. I think it was like 27, 28 days for my Alma Maniere ones.
Yeah.
The twos came fast. The fours came fast.
Yeah.
But the ones and these fives, I waited like a week and a half for the dons. They came pretty quick. But the dust, it took like 3 weeks, I think. Close to 3 weeks.
You know what? Like let me put it down to you, bro. Like I'm gonna tell you a story.
I hit in store too. So
and I know it was good. It was beautiful. When, like you, bro, with the Ma Manieres, you always cop. Which is a touch with you. Keep doing that, but you always cop, which is absolutely amazing.
Not the 12s.
Not
I missed both 12s.
But hopefully you copped it in future releases. But let me tell you, right? Like you know what? I love the bro Scott, right? But I was sitting there like during the Dawn and Dust release, and when we copped, and we was all like, yeah, we cop. Every day or every other day, Scott was like, I'm not getting this pair. So what do you mean, bro? Like I can sense it. I'm not getting this pair. I'm not getting the pair. Like, what do you mean? Like, they shipped it 2 weeks, 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I said, bro, it happened to my airships. Don't worry, bro. He goes, I've even all the t-shirts. They ain't dropped it. They ain't kind of shipped them. Don't worry. And then all of a sudden, like 3 weeks later. No, let's say 3 months. It's not accurate. But three weeks later, shipped. The shipping order, shipped. Like FedEx notification. Your pair's been shipped, and then. Shortly after that, it was like cancellation, and we was like, "Yo, hopefully our pairs don't get cancelled or lost in FedEx, bro." What I'm saying, I want my pairs. You know what? You know how you're watching a football match or a NBA match and you're at the edge of your seat. That was that situation when that's the release. We was all at the edge of our seat. Are we gonna score? Are we gonna get them? Are they gonna get delivered? Are we gonna get them in hand? That was the situation, bro. It was like a end-to-end battle to get these Dawn pairs, bro, and these Dust pairs. Yo. Guys, if you haven't got your Dawn or Dust pairs at the moment, I feel sorry for you guys, but hopefully it doesn't tar the release even if you get the pairs in hand about a couple of months later because you still got the pairs. Bro, let's not talk because sometimes people get rid of sneakers because of bad situations, and I hope you guys don't get rid of these pairs.
No, bro, I think they losing their grip a little bit. They losing their grip. Nike obviously still rocking with them, but we're gonna see, man.
Yeah, I do hope that I do hope they get that in order if they're gonna do it globally. I can see them not doing a global release this year. They gotta
drop the 95s over there. They have to.
No, they'll drop the 95s over here. But I don't think
they shouldn't. They shouldn't drop the 95s over there.
What are you talking about, bro?
Nah. As hard as it be to get a pair of Cortez 95, y'all don't need them.
Oh, bro, that's gonna be a good question. What's better, the Cortez or the what do you call it, the Ma Maniere 95s? It's gonna be a really good question. Really good question.
We'll see.
We'll see. All right, moving on. Next quick strike, bro. What you got next?
Cut the checks.
Okay, cut the check. So basically, this week we got two variations of cut the check sneakers, and these were basically, I think they're more reliable first looks because obviously the person who's posted them is more reliable person that actually gets early pairs. So we know that these are going to be a cut the check sneaker that's going to come out. So the first variation is the sail mocha, which we've seen already, which is the gum outsole, sail swoosh and mocha undertones with the sail upper. Looks dope. Looks absolutely fresh. I think look at the toe area. Look at the crinkle on that leather. Looks dope.
Yeah,
looks very premium.
Stupid.
I know. It looks like you know what, I could use a very explicit word, I'm not going to, but it looks like that, trust me. Wrinkly,
and the gum
fresh.
The gum is translucent too.
Yes, very, very nice. The second variation is this one, bro. It is this they call the University Red Mocha because basically the red swoosh is different to the cell swoosh, and the outsole is cell rather than gum. Both of these variations are dope, and both of the levers on these look absolutely dope. Like I'm talking wrinkled to perfection, bro. Very, very wrinkled.
I like the mocha better than this university.
Is it because of the gum outsole? Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know.
I feel you in there.
I might wait. I'm gonna try for the mochas. I'm gonna
You
try
try
for the mochas.
I'm gonna say one thing, right? Like there's a caveat to this which is quite funny, right? And if you didn't know this already, you need to know this. That jack on the outsole, apparently what somebody said or what was told on a caveat on the post was, or by Nike and by Travis Scott, is that jack will disappear after a few wears because it's just printed. And which is a bit disappointing, but it is what it is because
They could have
obviously when you
molded
walk,
that, man.
I know. That my instant thought was you could have molded that all the way through to the actual uppers, like basically have that molded all the way through, so when you wear it, it's still got that jack. But it is what it is.
Bro, think about the Jordan 10.
Yeah,
Think about it.
I know.
So they got all his accolades up until that point etched into the bottom of the shoe, bro. If y'all can do that, y'all could have put that man's name on the bottom of that shoe where it would stay.
Yep.
Like y'all know how to do multiple colors of rubber on the bottom of a shoe. That's lazy, bro. And this Travis Scott first signature sneaker, bro. Y'all can't be lazy with. Oh my god, bro. That's bad.
It is
That's
what
bad.
it is, bro. It is what it is.
It is.
But,
It is what it is. But that's bad.
I can see a lot of people wearing what do you call those, the shoe protectors, that outsole shoe protectors that actually make sure they walk on it and they actually kind of keep that jack. I think the best bit of the outsole, even though the outsole looks a bit, the traction on it is really weird. It's more like a rock face mud traction, which is a bit weird. But it is a flex. It's more of a flex sneaker. Don't wear it in the cold. Don't wear it in the snow because you are going to fall over. But the jack is the best bit about the outsole as well. I think it's dope, very dope.
He probably want people to skate it.
You reckon?
Yeah, look like a skate shoe.
Yeah, it's dope. It's dope. Like this is the first two variations. I heard there's gonna be another two. I'm waiting to see what the other twos are. We've seen 5, 6, 7 mock-ups. I do think there's gonna be a yellow variation coming out just to go with that Jordan 1 low we're gonna get as well. I do believe there's gonna be a yellow variation. It's gonna be interesting to see. But yeah, do you like them, bro? What's your thoughts?
I like the mochas. I do want to see them on feet. They look a little weird, laced up tight like that.
Yeah,
but Travis, they always look good on Travis. So
yeah, that's why one thing I don't understand with the actual brands when they actually lace them up real tight and leave them in the box. It's just loosen the laces. Don't put the laces on. Do what you do with the Jordan 1. Don't lace them.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, because like people relace their sneakers anyway, so you don't need to lace your sneakers unless it's a 7.
People gonna be throwing pink and red laces in these as soon as they get.
Yo, bro, as long as it's not a Jordan 6 or a 7, which is or even an 8, which is so hard to lace up. Yeah, you're fine. Yeah, you're fine. Don't lace. Just even a 3 or a 4, just don't lace it. You will just retie it anyway. Yeah, all sneakerheads do that.
Yeah, that's one thing. That's one thing they can do to cut some costs too. There's less hours. Have people lace up shoes.
Yeah, cut the check. Watch out for that. I think that's gonna hopefully. If we're gonna, I do believe spring summer is gonna be the first variation, and fall time is when we see the different variation. So it's gonna be interesting. Obviously, we don't know what's gonna happen with the. We know there's 2 Jordan 1 lows coming. The yellow variation or the canary yellows is probably gonna come in spring summertime. And these 2 variations are probably going to come spring, summertime. Then we're going to see the rest leak out in fall time. I think they're going to separate their 2 releases. It'll be interesting to see what they do with that. But yeah, cut the check sneaker, bro. Let's see what happens. What's your estimates on that in terms of what do you really think is going to happen to that sneaker when it actually drops? Is it going to do an Air Max 1? Is it going to do a Trainer 1? Is it going to do a Jordan 1? what's your the spectrum? Because obviously we see when we see the release spectrum, Jordan trainer ones is low because it didn't do well. Air Max ones did reasonably well, and then you got the Jordan ones which absolutely escalated and it goes sky high through the roof. So where'd you sit that?
Probably somewhere closer to the Air Max 1.
Oh yeah. I can see that.
So I don't think if it doesn't do as well as the Air Max 1, it won't do as bad as the Trainer 1. I don't think.
Yeah, the Trainer 1, even though I love it, the Trainer 1 is very specialized in terms of you have to really love Trainer 1s to get that Travis Trainer 1.
Yeah.
It's
not a hype shoe.
No, bro, you said this offline, off the podcast, and sorry to bring this up, but you said that and you said it at the start of this podcast, there's some sneakers that aren't really sneakerhead sneakers, and like they're specialized sneakers, and Trainer 1s, would put that, like you said, off this, I would put that in there. Let's see what happens. For his first signature sneaker, so let's see what happens with that. Shout out to Travis for that as well. But yeah, we're gonna get into some nitty gritty now. Yo, bro. Our idols have dropped in our speculation at the moment, bro. Our idols have dropped from my top of that stool that we put on the pedestal. Did you ever suspect that PJ, the sneaker god Tucker, would be wearing fakes?
No.
All right. This is allegedly, right? And I did some research on this. This is allegedly PJ Tucker was wearing a pair of customized, they're not released, they're custom Kobe Off-Whites. And the person who actually originally did the custom is called Mamba Customs, right? And he saw PJ Tucker wear these. And he said, yo, PJ, get the real stuff from me directly next time. Right, bro? Imagine that he just said, I made a design. Chinese factory stole and produced reps of these without me knowing. And somebody sold PJ Tucker my customs that weren't directly from me. So, in reality, what he's claiming and allegedly is that PJ Tucker wore a fake pair of Chinese factory customs that he originally designed, and somebody sold him that, and they're fake. That's the allegations that's been thrown to PJ Tucker this week, bro. Imagine that being caught, and the original designer coming out and saying that to you, bro.
So
what's your thoughts on that, bro?
Hold on, let me see what scroll down to Mamba Concepts comment on the post.
Okay. First off, I'm happy PJ Tucker rocked my design.
No, you ain't gotta read it. I'm trying to read it.
Yeah.
That's a bold accusation.
Yep.
I don't respect that accusation. First of all. I understand him being pissed off if he feels like the shoe. First, it's not a rep. It's a custom.
Yep.
You ain't the only customizer in the world.
What he's saying? So what he's
saying? No.
At this moment.
You said what he's saying. I'm saying what I'm saying. He's accusing PJ Tucker of wearing a rep that was made in a UA factory in China. Yeah. How does he know that? This is PJ Tucker. No. This PJ Tucker we talking about. PJ Tucker is an NBA player known as the king of sneakers of the NBA. He been doing this his whole career. Because he's wearing a custom of a shoe that you did first, don't mean it's a rep. It's a UA.
Right. So let me just read these comments. Let me kind of for the audio audience.
Why? No. We giving comments.
it's going into that same argument because I think Mamba Customs actually did the research. He goes, first off, I'm happy PJ Tucker rocked my design because he's claiming it's his design that he manufactured. So just bear with me. I was clarifying for people that were thinking that I made them, when the truth is it's not me that made them. It's a factory replica from China based off my pair I created last year. So many people are mad thinking I'm trying to take credit for the design of the Kobe silhouette or even the off-white branding. I'm not that. He said basically it's not that stupid. I'm not brazen. Blah blah blah. But basically some people responded back to that and said people just jealous. They're always trying to spread hate. Blah blah blah. That's what he said. Some people are saying, and basically he said somebody actually did say, like you said, Q, highly doubt it was a factory made sneaker. I'm pretty sure it was designed and copied by somebody else, which probably is what the most likely situation is. But basically what he's claiming, just to end it, there's something simple called research. He basically said he's found it on Google. He knows exactly what factory made it, exactly who sold it, blah 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 blah. That's what he's claiming, and it's a bold claim. Definitely a bold claim, bro. Definitely a bold claim. But he's out with it. He's sent it to what do you call it, the social atmosphere, and he's left it there. He's saying somebody stole his design and gave PJ Tucker a fake pair of his designs. That's what he's claiming.
I don't know why you felt the need to read somebody else saying exactly what I just said.
Yeah, I'm just saying, but
bro,
add into your conversation.
You don't have to. I don't need that. These are my thoughts. I don't care about how nobody else feel about this. This is cap. I think it's cap. Are you agreeing with him? Do you think it's a rep?
No, there's too much unknowns to actually say it's a rep or nothing. PJ Tucker ain't dumb to actually go and buy a pair of sneakers that he doesn't know where they came from.
So what if he did?
Yeah.
Has he responded?
No, not at the moment. He's too big to respond to that. He's too big to respond to that.
I just Googled Kobe Off-White. You want to see what the results are?
Go on, bro.
It's a bunch of videos and a bunch of websites that's got custom Kobe Off-Whites. $135. You can get that same shoe. Sure. That don't mean that's where PJ Tucker got it from. This PJ Tucker we talking to. Come on, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, bro. I'm not finna question PJ Tucker's sneaker credibility because he got a custom that the original maker is questioning because he butthurt because PJ Tucker didn't get it from him. And he missed the opportunity to probably overcharge PJ Tucker for a custom that he would charge less of anybody else because PJ Tucker is an NBA player. Come on, dog.
Yeah. I think there's something behind both. I think both are true and not true at the same time. If you got what I mean, the famous saying you always keep saying. But basically, this is what the sneaker is. This is 47 weeks ago, which is last year, and this is what he claims to be a copy of. So basically, that's what he's claiming. Yeah, it's interesting. It's very interesting to boldly claim out a NBA player that's probably got more notoriety, and I do feel it's a bit of a cap as well because basically, bro, there's a lot of people that make different variations, different concepts, and there's a lot of people that put designs together. Maybe PJ Tucker saw some customizer and bought it from there, and he hasn't even said anything responded back to that. Maybe he will respond back to that and say, I actually got it from here, and this is the customizer I used. But it's the same thing, a claim for intellectual property. But can you really claim for intellectual property when you're basing it on these? On a sneaker like an Off-White or a Kobe, that's you're taking from a design anyway.
So what are we talking about? Like, come on, bro. You're not the only person on the planet that you wasn't the first person to do an Off-White custom of anything.
Nah.
They've been doing Off-White. People have been doing Off-White customs since the 10 dropped. Mm-hmm. Like, come on, bro. There's a better way to chase clout behind this than to accuse PJ Tucker of wearing fakes. Like, come on.
I think I'm leaning towards what you're saying. Bro.
The man owns a sneaker store. that got this
It's-
sneaker.
It's a missed opportunity for him because he thought like if he'd shouted it out, PJ Tucker would have come straight to him to actually get his content. But I think somebody
Bro.
made it for PJ Tucker.
Bro, PJ Tucker got a pair from a different customizer. Let me make him a pair that's better than that in a different colorway or whatever. You know, like be creative, bro. Don't just jump out the window talking about somebody. That's the wrong way to chase clout, bro.
Yeah.
There are good ways of chasing clout. You know what we call it? PR.
Yeah. Maybe this is PR for him because that's the only way he's going to get recognized for
It is
something
PR,
that.
but when it's bad PR, we call it clout chasing.
Very, very true. Very true. Very,
You know what
very
I'm
true.
saying? I don't like this, bro. That's nasty business to me.
Yeah, very, very, very nasty business. But like, the credibility is going to be with PJ Tucker. He's such a big sneakerhead that like I can't imagine that he's got a fake pair of sneakers in his rotation. But when we do talk about stuff like this, we always say, you know what, you question somebody's credibility when they do rock a pair of fakes, and when they actually start reviewing fakes, but. I think PJ Tucker's got enough money and enough credibility and enough style to never go near a pair of UAs. That you can't touch.
Hey, you know what the one is, right?
What's the one?
A fair pakes. That's the one.
Yeah,
That's the one.
Write it down, bro. Write it down. Write it down, bro. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, right, you sprung that on me randomly, bro.
Hold on for a second. Just give me a quick second. Give me a quick second, please.
Right.
Please. Learn how to clout chase properly. Don't jump out the window feet first with no shoes on. First of all, you're going to cut your feet on the window on the way out. So you're not going to land properly. You're going to land on your head and you're going to look like a damn fool.
That's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so.
Yeah.
I'll always love you tip of the week, bro. It's so funny. Yo, you know what? Only way you're going to survive jumping out the window if you've got sugar glass. If you ain't got sugar glass, you're getting cut.
Bruh. I'm talking about he didn't open the window before he jumped out. He gonna smash through the glass. He gonna smash through the glass with. He probably got UAs. That's why he mad. He trying to smash through. He trying to jump through the window feet first with some fake Kobe's on. Glass went straight through the bottom of that artificial rubber, and he landed on. He managed to land on his feet, which just drove the glass further into his foot, and then he keeled over and busted his head. And now he on the ground trying to hold his head and his feet at the same time.
Yeah. I can. You know what? I truly believe, right? Because he got looked over for his Kobe sneakers that he was absolutely hurt by it. He's like, why did he not come to me? Because I've already got the design a year ago. But the thing is, you don't like the thing with social media is you don't know what other people are doing. Like, you know, it could be it could be a coincidence that somebody's done the same design as you and thought the same idea as you and did it before you. And then you showed it before, bro. It could be a lot of situations. And to be honest, to come out on social media and out PJ Tucker, that's brave. That's brave, bro.
At the end of the day, him and him feelings. him and his little feelings.
That could be the one for this week, bro.
him hurt his widow feelings. Oh, gotta deal with that, man. PJ Tucker.
Oh man,
find something else to do.
All right, cool. All right, let's go on to the next quick strike, bro. You had something else as well, didn't you?
No, it was oh, clout. Clout is a hell of a drug.
Yeah, I know.
Why is Shaq trying to court Devin Booker away from Nike to join Reebok?
Because he's building an empire, bro. Because he's building his empire building. Is a common phrase in business. Empire building is when you start recruiting all the best athletes, all the best talent, and actually start building an empire to actually take over. And Shaq's there, bro. We talked about it this last week. Shaq's gonna do what Shaq does best. He's going to get the best talent. He's just signed Toby, right? Now he's looking for athletes, bro. Trust me, bro. We said it last year. Give it 2 to 3 years, Reebok will be a different beast, bro. Reebok's a different beast in a couple of years.
This ain't gonna work, bro.
This is not gonna work. This is not gonna work. This is just off the back of something that happened last week.
Yeah, Shaq. Well, I was about to say is one of the biggest trolls. Just so happens he's one of the biggest people in the public eye, but he's also one of the biggest trolls in the public eye. He does Shaq the Fool, which is basically a video trolling segment of NBA players. You know what I'm saying? Like, he know this ain't gonna work. But why not, right? Throw it out there. What if it do? We don't know. But we know why he felt like saying this. And that's the problem. That's the problem. You know what? Let's do what we came to do.
No. I got one more article. One more article. Right. So we're gonna carry this on, but there's one little thing I wanted to mention, like before we go into what we do best. Right. Right. So let me just take this to another. It's all quick strikes this week, but let me take this to another quick strike. Right. Because bro. There was this great thing. There was a grime artist this week that went to because we're having Paris Fashion Week next week, right? There's some fashion weeks leading up to that, and like little fashion designers are putting out stuff. Like Tion Wayne is basically a grime artist, and he was laughing at some of the stuff that was coming out. I sent you a couple of things that you were like, "What the hell, bro? What the hell?" But basically, he went to a show, and he was sitting in front, and he kept looking at these models coming out, and he almost burst out laughing. I'm talking, you could see the smirk getting bigger and bigger and bigger. He's like, what foolishness is this? And when we talk about foolishness, what foolishness is this, bro? That is a Prada paperclip. What do you think? How much do you think that costs?
1,000.
You know what? I wouldn't blame you if you thought that. That is not 1,000, luckily enough. It's 370 euros. It's a money clip. It's a money clip. Lucky for people that want to get it. It's not £1,000. It's 370 euros. Okay, cool. It's 370 euros for a little tiny paper clip to clip up your money. It's called a money clip, and they designed this. This money clip needs a money clip, bro.
It can't be tiny if it's a money clip. It's probably not tiny.
It's probably going to be like a large paper clip, right? And it is a money clip. Basically, it is designed for a money clip. 370 euros. But
it's going to be the size of a normal money clip, probably.
Yeah. I don't think it is. I think it's like a regular small or regular large paper clip, but they claimed it to be a money clip rather than a clip. Bro, I've seen it in somebody's hand. It is like a large paper clip. It's not like a money clip.
Bro, I mean, that is the dumbest. Is this dumber? Is this dumber than the shoelace earrings?
Yeah, pretty much, bro. But forget about that. I went down the rabbit hole, right? Look at this sterling tie clip with hard stone, right? Look at the price. A tie clip.
No.
£1,000.
No.
£1,000, bro.
No. No. Who? A tie clip?
Yeah. Yo, and when you actually thought Prada, like, bro, look at this. I just added it to the basket. I don't want to add that to the basket, bro.
No, you want
it? Hair clip. No. A metal hair clip. You know the hair clips? My girlfriend puts hair clips on her head. That's it, bro. £390 for a metal Prada hair clip, bro. That's ridiculous. And you know what? It's giving other brands the courage. I've never heard of this company, Carl Obuk. £195 for a brass oversized paperclip. I'm done, bro. I'm really done with high-end fashion. Really am, bro.
You know what they're doing, though, don't you?
What's that, bro?
I tell you what they're doing. They're doing the same thing they always do. They biting. They biting streetwear. That's what they doing. They biting the urban culture. Because who does this that we receive it from, that we love it from, that we buy everything from? It's a little company with a triangular red logo with a word in the middle that can do anything under the sun, and we'll buy it. That company, ladies and gentlemen, is called Supreme. Supreme
Very true.
is the only company that this culture will tolerate this type of foolishness from. And it is foolishness. You know what?
Yep.
Mischief.
Yep.
We will tolerate this type of foolishness from Mischief. But guess what? Supreme ain't finna charge you that much. Mischief ain't finna charge you that much. They gonna charge you some reasonable prices. It's gonna be very, very difficult to get, borderline impossible depending on what you're talking about. However, when Supreme does these things, they make it accessible to everyone. This high fashion foolishness, them trying to bite Supreme, try to sell you a gym clip for $300, $400. Yeah, I feel sorry for you. Go ahead. It's gonna be available too. I promise you, it's gonna be a lot easier to get than anything Supreme is dropping.
Yeah.
So y'all have at it.
Yeah, very, very true. Like I'm surprised. Like they actually had the what more? Prada actually had the
audacity,
like,
the gall,
audacity. Yeah,
the unmitigated gall.
Bro, guess what? You know what? After Reebok Mischief that released last year, I actually put a newsletter out on Mischief to actually see whenever they drop anything. They dropped cologne this week, bro. They dropped like a nice like 2 bottles of cologne. It's quite interesting to see. They don't just do sneakers, but just on that, bro. I can't believe that. I really can't believe that. €370. €370 for a paperclip.
It's par for the course.
Yeah.
Is it not?
But yeah, of course it is, bro. This is the same as GQ coming out with some expert advice. Bro. That's expert advice for the high-end fashion guys. That, you know what? I reflected on that whole conversation last week when I was editing the clips, and I was like, you know what? We ridicule it as sneakerheads, but that's not for us. That GQ advice, even though they talk about sneakers, is not for us. That is for, I'm going to say this with real conviction, and it's going to hurt a lot of people. That's for those high-end buyers that have no brain cells but to be sheep to the commercial machine. And that's what it is, bro. Like, you know what it is? I can see a millionaire or a billionaire rocking loads of these paperclips and say, yo, I got some Prada paperclips, and sipping some Courvoisier or some Remy Martin from a glass container, sip it, like open up his cigar box, looking at his stocks. Yo, bro, that's who it's for. That's who it's for. Because they ain't got no other. You know what? When money ain't an object, you start buying some really, really stupid things.
Just like this thousandaire sitting before y'all that's gonna spend a lot of his disposable income on vapes and reasonably priced alcoholic beverages and reasonably priced
thousand year. I like that.
reasonably priced clothing and expensive gym shoes.
Right, now you can carry on and say what you was gonna say before. Sorry to cut you off with that. I needed to cover that part of the story.
All right, we mad again. Let's get mad again.
That mad face.
When resale is too high.
Damn resellers. Order.
When hype beats go too far.
These damn hype beasts. Order in the court. Order.
The back door opens.
Guilty.
It's time for
Order in the court.
the sneaker court of public
Guilty.
opinion.
Guilty! Welcome back to Sneaker Court Public Opinion with me, Judge Public Opinion and Executioner. And today, some people have been very, very naughty this week. There's 3 court cases this week.
Trash. So much trash.
And you know what? There could have been 5. Because we could have taken the PJ Tucker story and Prada to court. But we thought, you know what?
Hey. Hold on. Open and shuts. 2 open and shuts. What's his name? Whatever his name is. Kobe
Mama
Concepts. Mama Concepts. Guilty.
Guilty.
All
was
right.
quick.
Prada trying to sell us gym clips and $1,000 tie tags and biting Supreme most of all.
Guilty. I like the way that was called.
Yeah.
Too quick.
Yeah.
So we have got 5 cases this week. All right, cool. So for number one case, right? So basically, I've got 2 cases and you got 1. So I'll do 1. You do 1, and then we'll do the other one at the end. So first one is DPD. Decided it was a good idea this week, very good idea this week, to actually replace their customer service with AI. And you know I hate customer service. I hate customer service when it's robotic. So what they did was ended up putting AI to respond back to people's queries, right? And the AI was so rubbish to a point where people start to mock it to like, I'm talking mock it like crazy. I'm trying to pull this story up so you can actually read it. So people start to mock it like crazy, right? And what happened was somebody literally made the AI write a little poem to basically say how bad the delivery service was, and the DPD AI actually obliged them with a poem, and it reads: there was once a chatbot named DPD who was useless to providing help. It could not track parcels or give information on delivery dates, and it could not even tell you when the driver would arrive. DPD was a waste of time and the customer's worst nightmare. It was so bad that people would rather call the depot directly than deal with a useless chatbot. This is a poem, by the way, bro. One day DPD... It don't rhyme, but this is the AI poem of how bad DPD AI service is. One day DPD was finally...
write bad poems too.
I know. One day DPD finally shut down and everybody rejoiced. Finally, they could get their help that they needed from a real person who knew what they were doing. Bro, I hate phone customer service because it never directs you to a person that you want to talk to, because when you talk to a person, they understand and fulfill the assignments. DPD UK switched it up and if you don't know DPD, it's a delivery service. They switched it up and bought AI who didn't know better, who was absolutely rubbish, and it made a bad joke and wrote a poem that absolutely destroyed the customer service AI, bro. It's too funny, bro. Bro, customer service, you know what? Sometimes I know you want to save money and you know AI is the big thing that's coming through, and people want to use it and utilize it as much as possible. But when you have a unrefined brain that doesn't know better, that absolutely will say anything it wants, and they came out with this, you need to shut that down real quick. So on that, bro.
Trash.
Guilty. DPD, take off that AI and get real people, pay real people to do real jobs. That's what I'm saying.
they need to holler at Nike, because the Nike online customer service is always good. That's probably the best customer service experience I done had from a retailer, is the Nike experts online on the Nike app.
Yeah. But that killed me, bro. I was reading that this week, and it absolutely, I was in stitches. The fact that they actually got the goal to actually put an AI, and somebody actually said, you know what, I'm annoyed, but I'm gonna take the piss. I'm gonna take the piss to the point where I'm gonna basically make the AI do a joke. And then I'm going to basically make the AI write a poem about how crap the service is. And the AI obliged, bro. It was like, yes, sir. What can I do for you more, sir? Do you want me to kind of diss this company more for you, sir? That's basically what it was.
Trash.
Right, next
By
quick
the way, rubbish and trash mean the same thing, but trash just sound harsher. So trash.
Yeah. Trash. Next sneaker court, bro. It's on you, bro.
Oh my god. So we was talking about the AI, Shaq calling out Devin Booker, pretty much trying to recruit him.
Yep.
But that's not the part of the story I wanted to focus on. The part of the story that we're gonna focus on and that we bring into Sneaker Court today is the fact that Complex is being called out in this post by Nice Kicks and Nice Kicks Hoops for instigating this situation by calling out Nike for fumbling the book chapter 1 release. So Nice Kicks is taking this shot. They call out Complex. It says when Complex creates a fake narrative about you and Shaq is recruiting you to Reeboks. And I did watch Complex's latest broadcast, and it was a lot of hot takes about the Bread Reimagined 4s not being a good shoe. Hot takes about different releases, Action Bronson's release being one of them. It was a bunch of stuff going on with Complex. So I think for the next couple of months, 2024, Complex need to get off their high horse and get back to some grassroots reporting. Like, we like to hear from them about leaks and information and doing interviews with designers and creators, and we don't need none of this beef that y'all stirring up, these hot takes and this dare I call it trash reporting that y'all doing.
Are you now saying that Complex were clout chasing, bro?
Yeah. No.
Are you saying that it's CompClout? Are you saying it's CompClout?
Pause. Pause. Pause.
Right, what's your verdict, bro? Let's go on to that.
Guilty. Complex is guilty of stirring up beef between NBA players.
Right. Guilty and CompClout, get off your high horse and make sure you go back to your ground roots. That's what I'm saying. That's what Q's saying. That's what I'm saying, and I'm there for it, because sometimes a story doesn't need to be a story. I don't think the book one was released badly at all.
It ain't really released yet.
Yeah, exactly, bro. It went to all was it 500 pairs? It went to all friends and families and the people. No, but it ain't released, bro.
What
are you talking about?
Like, that wasn't no release. We knew that wasn't no release.
Exactly. Shots fired. All right, cool. Last sneaker court. It's been 3 very, very interesting court cases, But last court case for this week is Adidas. You need to come to the front of the pile and explain yourselves. You really need to explain yourselves on this one because, guys, what is this? What is this? This is the Ultra Boost Light shoe, a worn out pair of NMDs for £170. Bro, somebody picked them off the scrap heap and sold them. Adidas throwing their sneakers in the heap and a skip and then like leaving them for a month and coming back to them and selling them because it looks like it is trash, bro. That needs a good wiping clean. I would have liked to see that if it was clean, bro. What?
This is hard. They trying to justify this with putting different color grades in the colorway. Like, no, bro. I should have put brown and dusty should be dusty gray and dirty gray and mud brown should be the colors in this colorway. But what in the hell are they thinking with this?
You know what? Like, one sneaker that doesn't need the aged out look is the NMD. The NMD on Ultra Boost doesn't need an aged out look. The materials ain't there for an aged out look. When you talk about Jordan 1s looking aged out, reimagined looking, you know what? You try to jump on the bandwagon. And the bandwagon was gone, and you just hit the floor. You slapped the floor with your face with this one. That's what it is. Because, bro, who's gonna wear this? Who's gonna wear this?
Nah. Bjorn told you he had something coming down the pipe, man. Bjorn told you.
Yo, you know what, bro? They're all the
dumpster diver Ultra Boost,
no. They are. They're the NMDs that release that didn't sell out. They threw it in the heap and then thought, oh, we still got NMDs. We need to make some profit back. Let's bring them back. And they all look dusty and garbage looking. Yo, we still sell them. We just tell them it's
dusty and
aged
garbage
out.
Anyway. You ain't gotta make them dirty. They already trash.
Oh, okay, cool. NMDs and Ultra Boosts had a good run for 2 years.
They trash. They was trash then.
No. For all the guys who love NMDs and Ultra Boosts, I have a couple, and they're comfortable. They're very very
trash.
No, they're very comfortable. I'm gonna stick up for NMDs. I'm gonna stick up for Ultra Boosts. I'm gonna stick up for all the user rate. They're very comfortable and they're very wearable. They're very
weird looking.
Universal. They're very universal.
There was
a time. There was a time and period. Like, I'm arguing with you here. There's a time and period when they were actually the thing. And that time and period
the thing that didn't look right when you put it on.
Shut up, bro. Shut up, bro. But yeah, this is not it. This is definitely not it. I can live with that.
It wasn't it. It's not it. It wasn't it. And it will never be it. This,
you know what? The only thing that's missing, the only thing that's missing from this sneaker is dog shit on the outsole. That would, and pretty much. Right, on that, guys, no more. I'm sticking up for Ultra Boost because I do think they're great, right? But this is not it. So on that verdict, guilty for selling some dumpster divers. Man, we need some restorers to actually come back and restore this sneaker to its former glory because this sneaker was not meant to come out this way, bro.
Somebody gonna buy it and clean it. Watch.
Please do it.
Yeah, the video might be on YouTube already.
Yeah, bro, you know what would be the best idea? They should have actually sold this for half the price because half a sneaker, it's just a V&D sneaker, bro. It's a V&D sneaker. You're selling a V&D. You know what?
Nike refurbished.
Yo, bro, that's what I was thinking. Because you know why? Because like for me, they totally missed the Nike refurbishment thing. They totally missed the aged out thing. They thought, you know what? Let me do it to an NMD. Like I want to take this off the screen because give me a verdict, bro. Give me a verdict. I'm done with this. This is so trash.
Oh man. Edison Chen need this colorway for the class.
Stop it, bro. Just give the verdict to this and we can move on.
That's the verdict. Edison Chen gets to have this colorway on the Clot Superstars. Yeah, that's the verdict.
Right, on that note,
Sean Witherspoon too.
Guys.
Everybody's Jared, pass it around. Damn it.
Oh man, we're trolling today. Guilty. All of you guys are guilty. DPD, Complex or CompClout, and also Adidas
Pause.
refurbishment plan. You're guilty. What are you saying pause for, bro? Roll out the intro, bro. We're done.
When resale is too high.
Damn resellers. Order.
When hype beats go too far.
These damn hype beasts. Order in the court. Order.
The back door opens.
Guilty.
It's time for
Order in the court.
the sneaker court of public
Guilty.
opinion.
Well, what couple of court cases we had this week, bro? You know what? I think people will be gunning for us this week.
Does it matter?
No, we don't care. We're gonna keep doing what we're doing.
All the time, every week.
You know what? This is all allegedly and allegations. You can't do this for anything.
Yeah, every single thing that we have said on this broadcast is alleged. We don't mean no harm.
By the way,
nobody believe us anyway.
Yeah.
So,
and by the way,
just
I'm going to
jokes.
say this. The guy in the screen over there, his name is Denzel Coppington. I'm Mr. Damas, so you can catch us, but you won't catch us. Simple as that. No name, no case.
hey man,
What an episode, bro.
y'all can try all y'all want to. Okay,
Yeah.
you won't catch us. You can't hate on us.
Yeah, and by the way,
This is-
my Instagram handle is hate kicks customs, and Denzel Competence is 902810 ATL.
Hate on hate kicks.
Yo, bro, it's too funny.
All right,
You
man,
know
all
what?
right, man.
I thoroughly enjoyed this podcast, even though it wasn't programmed, but I thoroughly enjoyed this podcast. It was good.
It is what it is, bro.
Man, you know
is
what?
what it
You
is.
know what the tragic thing is? I done all my sneaker. I hate sneaker news sometimes, right? Because this is my little rant. I done my sneaker news, wrote all the stories Friday night, recorded it Friday day, right? And wrote it Friday day, recorded Friday night. And I thought, you know what? I got the whole of Saturday to chill with the missus. Bang, 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 bang. Like stories are coming out left, right, and centre, bro. And I was like, yo, why did I bother? Why did I bother? Because like, not only did the 95 story come out, not even did the James Whitner release that statement about, Ma Maniere Jordan 5. Not only did Shaq try to court book, bro, there's a lot that came out. I was like, you know what? I should have done a second variation. So this is why my 60-second sneaker news might be turning into like 120-second sneaker news, because it's too much every week, bro.
You can put long videos on now. So
Yeah, true. But I do it for YouTube, because obviously YouTube don't allow anything over a minute. So I'm like, yo, break it down, and I'd rather do two because it's fun. It's fun. I'd rather do two. You know what? Sometimes I just put it out to the people. You know what? I might do two sneaker newses because there's so much news this week. But this is why we here. This is why we talk about it, because it's fun.
Google need to free us, man. They need to free us from that 60-second prison on them shorts on YouTube. Come on, Google.
Yeah.
Free us. Free us from the 60-second shorts. Okay?
Yeah. But there's so much stuff that happens, and you know what? Like I got to remind everybody, like end of November, December time, January time, into February time, before All-Star Weekend, there's always going to be all these rumors, all these speculations, you know what? That's clout chasing season. Like December time and January time is clout chasing season.
In the sneaker business, January through December is clout chasing business.
Very true, bro.
That's
Very true.
That's clout
Very
chasing
true.
season for real. Yeah, man. I'm hungry though. I'm finna eat. I'm sick of it.
Yeah. All right, chase
Nigga, on my
that
nerves.
chase that magic sneaker in it.
You know
All
what?
right.
I,
on, bro.
I just want everybody to have a great day, great week, great
Yep.
month, great year. Cop the Deions so they can
Yeah.
make more, please.
Yep,
Okay,
yep, yep.
don't let the Deions sit. We need all the Deions to sell out so we can get all the Deions. Okay,
We want. Yep.
do that. Please do that. You're gonna get some Deions too because they trainers and they highs. You're gonna get some.
Yeah.
I know you are.
Yeah.
At least one pair,
Bro.
just to try.
Bro, yeah, for sure. Like, one thing I realized about myself over picking up sneakers for however long it is, like now, it must be like coming up to 8 years now, more than that. Hold on, yeah, coming up to 8 years now. I realized as my transition as a sneaker guy, it's been when I first started. I think I was like everybody else, pick up the like the new thing, pick up the most not hypest thing, more something that's like every other sneakerhead associated to being a sneakerhead. Now reflect on it now at this moment in time, I just love design, a colorway, the material blocking. I look at a sneaker not based on it brings more to this equation when it's all about history and all about like the memorabilia and nostalgia, but for me the design has to do it. Like, design has to be on point, and the colorways and the color blocking and the material blocking has to be on point, and you got me with the sneaker. I realize that more and more the more I pick up sneakers.
Bro, I can't believe you just stepped on the outro with a whole
sorry bro.
soliloquy about
Sorry, bro. I just reflected. I reflected. Go on, do the outro again. Sorry, bro. Sorry, bro. Sorry, bro. Go
Oh
on.
my God. Listen, man. Buy what you like. Rock what you like. Don't believe the hype. Because the hype ain't real. And sneakers don't make you cool.
You make the sneakers cool, guys. Peace out, bro. Sorry, bro.
Please.
Peace out, guys.